You guys! This shit was awesome. Oh my god. It was totally worth the wait. I was completely surprised by it, and I absolutely loved it. Now, I'm not going to really talk about the first part of this 4-part story, because I already did the Season 5 premiere, but I'm going to talk about all of it, and rather than just talk about, I guess, all the episodes, I'll just do Steven Universe Wanted on a whole. Yeah, I'll just do the premiere on a whole. And, yeah, so I am going to talk about spoilers, so if you haven't seen the episode yet, if you want to back out, that's now's your chance. Okay, so if you're still here, I'm guessing you want to be spoiled. Oh my god, this was amazing. So the episode where I'm starting from is pretty much having Steven confronting the diamonds in the episode The Trial, with a new gem called Zircon, I think that was the name? Zircon? Also, was it just me, or did the Zircon remind, with all the little holograms everywhere, it reminded me of the Green Lantern Salac? I don't know, just like, my mind went there, and this isn't the last time where I had comic book on the brain. Just reminded me of the Green Lantern Corps member, Salac, who was like the secretary of the Green Lantern Corps, / sometimes lawyer to some Green Lanterns. Anyway, so the trial goes on, and Steven is answering for his crimes in front of Blue and Yellow Diamond. And no sign of White Diamond. In fact, in this entire special, we don't see well, I think we see a little bit of White Diamond with the giant statue in Homeworld. But, yeah, we don't see White Diamond make an appearance. So I'm betting that but I have a feeling she's going to show up somewhere in this season. I have a strong feeling that she is going to show up somewhere in this season on a whole, like somewhere down the road. But yeah, so the trial goes on, and there's an interesting fact that the Zircon makes in Steven's defense, and it's very interesting to note of what happened with Yellow Diamond. She makes a very good point of, if Rose Quartz was not even a member of her guard, not even a close confidant, but Pink Diamond was only someone very close to Pink Diamond could only get in that kind of vicinity, because the Sapphires would have detected it, or the Agates would have protected her from Rose Quartz. And Rose Quartz, while she is powerful, she wouldn't be able to take on all those Agates at once. And you notice that she makes a moment that she says, someone with authority can only get close to Pink Diamond. Yeah, and did you notice how antsy Yellow Diamond was to get this trial over with? I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty sure they were kind of hinting at Yellow was the one who shattered Pink Diamond and pinned it on her, but that still leaves the case of, why did Rose Quartz go along with being accepted if that were true? If Yellow Diamond, again, it's not really confirmed, and I'm just spitballing here, but if that was the case of, if Yellow did shatter Pink, then why did Rose Quartz accept that rather than try to fight and say, no, it wasn't me, or tell everyone, no, it wasn't me? Why did she accept that and tell Garnet and Pearl that and just kind of leave it at that? Why accept that unless something ain't right? Something's not adding up. I'm convinced Yellow Diamond now had a hand in it, but I feel like there's more to it than that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, also we get a glimpse of Blue Diamond's power level, which I'm very terrified of when she unleashes it, but still. Anywho, moving on, Lars finally gets a badass, we finally get the Lars story arc that we all wanted. He was amazing in here. He finally got to, get over himself and actually rescue some new gems. We actually get some gems, which, by the way, I don't know about you, but the whole premise behind these last few episodes of this story arc sounded very familiar. Let me explain. There's a group of gems, and they're not accepted by their society because of their malfunctions, whether they be fusions or defective. You might even say it's a mutation, and they're being hunted by machines from a society who hates them because they're different. It just sounds so familiar, I just can't think of it. Da-na-na-na-na-na, 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 da-na. yes. The moment they revealed all of that and all these new characters who I forget their, I can't pronounce their names, so I'm not going to even bother. I was like, yep, I've seen this before. In fact, I was just watching a movie of one of those all those characters. Yay! So, oh boy, yeah. And there's also a moment where Lars is being a badass. He's finally protecting all these gems, which, by the way, I'm pretty sure Lars is going to be shipped with all of them, because it's the internet. We all know that's going to be a thing. That Lars is probably being shipped with them. There's probably already fan art and fan fictions all abound with all of those, with all the gems that he's now aligned with. But yeah, there's a moment in here where Lars is fighting one of the Robonoids, and he dies right in front of us. And there was a moment in here where I was like, when I was watching that death sequence, and I was like, oh no, bro, no, bro, oh no, bro, no, oh no, bro. Of course, Steven brings him back to life with powers. He now has all the powers of Lion, and he's kind of like a zombie. This also begs the question of, it actually adds more to Lion's mystery of, wow, I guess remember that episode of Buddy's Journal where she was with all those lions? So yeah, one of them must have been killed, and Steven makes that assumption of, wait, that means you died. So I guess Rose brought Lion back in the way he did. It also adds more because, yeah, there's a parallel universe now. There is a universe that is now connected between Lion and Lars. And yeah, now there's also a way that the gems can actually get to Homeworld now through the portal in Lars's head. They just need to step through and go on and attack. But then again, going to Homeworld would be a really bad idea right about now. Yeah. So Lars finally got a big story arc. He's now caring about people. And now it looks like he's the defuncto leader of the defective gems on Homeworld. So yeah, he's literally become Cyclops. No, really. Lars has become Cyclops. No one's going to tell me otherwise. Oh man, this was such a great story. This was such a great story arc. We get to see more of Yellow Diamond's power, and again, it adds more to the mystery of Pink Diamond shattering, because, yeah, now I'm not saying Rose was totally innocent, because, yeah, it does seem that she had some blame in there, but it doesn't seem all that was her, and again, looking at how Yellow was acting in the trial does make one wonder, you know what I mean? It does make the mind reel with the possibilities, you know? So, yeah. Guys, this was a phenomenal episode. I thoroughly enjoyed every moment of this, and it was completely amazing. Lars got some great story stuff, and now that he has powers similar to Lion, I'm wondering how that's going to play out. And it looks like he's going to be with some new friends for a while. But, with Steven back on Earth and having a portal and bridge back to Homeworld, that's going to be interesting to see how to play out. Plus, I'm wondering, because it says that Steven and Lars have been gone for days, I'm wondering how the damage, what kind of damage control Steven's going to have to go through, especially with Sadie, and having to tell Sadie and Lars' parents that, hey, your son's trapped on an alien world and it's my fault. Yeah, I imagine that's not going to roll well. That is in no way going to roll well with anyone. And I'm wondering the damage control, because I'm pretty sure the gems have probably been mad at Peridot, because Peridot's report was the one who did it. And you could say, yeah, but Peridot's moved past that. Grief is an interesting thing, because it makes you lash out in the most irrational ways. Yeah. Also, during the trial, they bring up the Pink Diamond's Pearl, and you see this look between blue and yellow Pearl that makes them go, oh, we know who's that. And I was like, is that our Pearl? Yeah. So, all in all, this was just great, and it really gives you a look of things to come, because, yeah, now the war really begins. And we are all strapped in and ready to go whenever it premieres. So, anyway, all in all, fantastic special. It was totally worth the wait. I loved it. But you guys tell me in the comments below, what did you guys think of Steven Universe Wanted? Did you guys like it? Did you guys hate it? What do you think of Lars's powers and his and now they stuck on Homeworld with the defective gems and fusions? How do you think that's going to turn out? And what do you think it's going to be like for Steven now that he's learned a little more about Lion and Rose's hand being shattered? I mean, excuse me, Pink Diamond being shattered. So yeah, just comment below, let me know, and once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I'm out.